For the second year in a row, I visited the Video Games Summit Convention in Villa Park, Illinois at the Odeum Expo Center. The VGS is a yearly expo that brings together collectors and game sellers in the Midwest. I like to go not only to snag some great deals and new games for my collection, but also to chat up all the friends I've been making in the scene. I believe this is the third year of the VGS, and each year it seems to be getting bigger and better. In fact, I read a few days ago that they'll be moving into a bigger hall next year. I'm sure this will mean more vendors and more great guests. This is great for me living in the Chicago area because honestly, there's not a lot of retro gaming conventions that I'm aware of. Of course, you have the great Midwest Gaming Classic not far from me in Milwaukee, but besides that, I'm just not sure of other ones. It's not like on the coast or in Texas where there seems to be a convention every weekend during the summer. If you know of others in the Chicago area, please let me know in the comments and I'll see you there. Anyway, in today's video, I'm going to show you some footage of the show floor and also my pickups, including one of my holy grails. So stick around and check it out on today's side quest, all about the VGS. So as you can see by the footage, this is a very solid show, and it's one not to miss if you live in the Chicago area. Now let me show you some of my pickups from the show. First, I nabbed this awesome PVM. I already own one sitting behind me here that I believe is a 13-incher, but I was totally in the market for another so I can hook up another game system. One of the vendors had this awesome tiny 8-inch PVM for just 80 bucks. I love how portable it is, so it's easy to move around the house with it. Next, I found a booth that was selling all kinds of boxed Atari games for just 10 bucks each. So I snagged Asteroids, Haunted House, and Yar's Revenge. While at the convention, I knew my Retron 77 would arrive soon, so these were an awesome find. Next, I picked up several early copies of Nintendo Power magazines. I seem to always find cool Nintendo Power issues at conventions, and I almost always come home with some. Next, I met author Michael Tomlinson and did some chatting with him for a bit and picked up his book called Downright Bizarre Games. subtitled Video Games That Cross the Line. This looks like a killer read and I can't wait to get into it. It's over 200 pages and has tons of wacky stories and looks totally fun and colorful. Next, a couple of random things I grabbed was a box for my loose copy of 3D World Runner for the NES, which is one of my favorite games on the NES. And also a game I used to play a ton of, Heart of Darkness for the PS1. And last but not least, I mentioned I picked up one of my holy grails. The game is Airzonk for the TurboGrafx 16. If you're not familiar with this game, it's a shoot 'em up, or rather a cute 'em up, starring the main character that purposely looks a lot like Bonk, who was the mascot for the system. I've always wanted this game, and I finally found one in great shape at a great price and decided to bite the bullet. Totally excited to dive into this one. Yeah, so if you attended, let me know your thoughts and pickups in the comments. And also, let me know what conventions you like to attend in the area, and hopefully I'll see you there. Also, just a side note, on August 4th, I'll be attending the MO GameCon. And if you're going, also let me know in the comments and we can chat a bit in person. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in my next video.